Leo, what's up? It's your girl, Miss Leo Moon. I am the Empress Divine. You're watching the Empress Divine Channel. I channel for the Divine Feminine directly from Source to give you just some guidance over these transits that we be going through every day. Oh my God. So we have three of them that we're kind of, discussing today. The Mercury retrograde, which starts in Pisces, moves to Aquarius, stations, directs, and goes back through Pisces. The Pisces new moon we just had yesterday, which is still affecting us very strongly. I hope you did something about it, set some intentions, or started something new. And Mars and Capricorn. Yes, Mars and Capricorn. So for these particular transits, Mercury retrograde is working on your 8th and your 7th houses, 7th and 8th, whatever. And Mars in Capricorn is all looking through your 6th house. So this is your daily habits and responsibilities, how you go about your day-to-day, your relationships with people, your contracts and connections with others. Also, some hidden enemies could be possible there. In your 8th house is transformation, big changes, what's underneath, what's the secrets and things like that. Also, other people's resources. How you can be working with other people and getting some of their resources. It also deals with death and taxes. So tax season, it ain't gonna kill you. You get through it. So let's get into your reading. We have focused intention. So it looks like Libra's focused, man. It says keep your unwavering thoughts, feelings, and actions focused on your target, and you will make your mark. We just talked about in your 6th house, which Mars is going through, and Mars is in Capricorn, is exalted in Capricorn, so it's in tip-top shape. Mars is all about that energy of go get it, go do it, go get your blessing. And those thoughts, feelings, and actions, those make up your everyday habits. That's where the gold is spun. That's where the prosperity is won in your everyday habits. So Leo, I feel like you sticking to it. Like you found what you want to do, you're passionate about it, and you're sticking to it, okay? Not just sticking to it, but really applying all of yourself in your actions. It's like you are really building an empire here. You have a focus, and you don't want to let anything come against that. You have the King of Coins, 3 of Swords, 4 of Cups. Not yet, baby. Wait till I'm finished recording. Temperance, Tower. Okay. So big surprises could be happening here. This is Mercury retrograding. But it all looks good to me, though. With the King of Coins, maybe it's just some things that you don't see yet. So something about what you're building, you may not be 100% tuned into it yet. It's like you already know what you want to do, what you want to build, the purpose of your empire, all of that. But there's something that could be missing here. And I feel a slight energy of maybe you not wanting to deal with something, or you not wanting to do something, which is causing that disconnect. Like, you could already have fixed something, or you could already have got something in order, but there's a hesitancy, just a not wanting to move past it. Let me get some more clarification here so I can understand exactly what energy this is, because that feels way too general, even though this is a general reading. Like it's something that you don't want to 100% deal with head on. So you kind of just tread the waters around it, but you need to deal with it head on to really to get this empire up and popping the way you want it to be. I feel like it's lingered for a while, and maybe you just kind of hoped for the best, but hoping doesn't always fix the issue. So if you haven't actively worked on it, then something could come up and activate like some. It could cause you to be in an uproar, or it could disappoint you, or kind of put you in a bad space, but you just have to always remember to keep trucking. I have 5 of Wands, Queen of Cups, the Hierophant. You're prioritizing what gets your attention, absolutely. But something that maybe should be more of a priority, you aren't giving as much priority as you should. It's going to be all about balance. It's going to be all about balance. The death card, Scorpio related, shows up here very strong. So that could be a thing. Scorpio energy. Well, that's the 8th house. Yeah, that's the 8th house, which Mercury retrograde is bringing around. If somebody's like holding a grudge against you or something, they could show up around this time. Or if you have like a debt or something owed to someone else, that may kind of come out of the blue, and you know, they may try to shock you to that effect. Or if they see you growing something and they feel like slighted or feel like you owe them something, they may try to, you know, hop in and, you know, try to insert themselves in your prosperity. But it's going to be all about you being very diplomatic in how you handle it, not allowing people to kind of shake you out of character. Just be real with them, be honest with them, balance your logic and emotions. Don't really take it there with people. I will say that much. Don't take it there with nobody, because you have so much going on. It's just going to be treated as business. It's all business. Just like everything else you're doing, it's all business. You really kind of over the whole emotional, you know, stage of life right now. That's just not something that you really want to deal with at this moment, because you see that there's so much other promising things that you can deal with. So it's just a matter of you sticking to your daily habits. Whatever situation may pop up for reconsideration or for remediation, apply to it the same discipline that you're applying to your business. That's the energy that I was saying. That there's something that you kind of just don't want to see or want to avoid. Like maybe you do owe somebody something, some money or something, or maybe you did, you know, kind of treat someone unfairly, or maybe you did say something that rubbed somebody the wrong way. Leo, we know how we can get. We know, let's not play each other. And it looks like it's been allowed to linger on a little bit longer than it probably should have. So it may come up in a very blazing blitz kind of way. Somebody might blitz you with their issues about you, instead of just, you know, kind of pulling you off to the side and being more diplomatic about it. What you have to do is not play into that same energy that they have going on. But like I said, the same focused energy and unwavering attention to details that you have in your business or to whatever it is that you're building in your life right now, whatever reality you're creating. You have to apply that same disciplined response and you know, diplomacy to this person. Just always remain cordial. The best thing you can do is just always remain cordial when someone comes to you and they're very emotional and they're all over the place, whether you in real life or in customer service, in your job or in your own business. Just try to be cordial. You can, you know, go punch your boxing bag or whatever, your Everlast punching bag at the house. You can, you know, work it out at the gym. You can smoke it off, puff old fat ass blunt. It's a lot of different ways that you can let out that energy other than on another person, especially on a public forum or in a public environment. You don't want to do that. Don't let anyone take you out of your character. But the King of Coins here coming up twice is letting me know that you're not going to let somebody take you out of character. It's more so that you have control over your emotions even when the other party don't. And you're more of the bigger person. I'm at a stage in my life where I don't really care too much about being the bigger person. I've done that enough, and people will walk all over you. But this isn't about them. This is just about focused intention. And your intentions are not to get pushed off your rocker and become imbalanced because of someone else's aggression. Your intentions are to keep working on what you want, to keep moving. Because we all know when Leo goes from 0 to 1,000, we skip right over 100. Not 500. 1,000. 0 to 1,000 is trouble. We already know that. Okay, Leo. But your power is in grace. And you have a lot of graceful energy around you, even when other people do not. And what that's going to do is also make you look even more like a star. It's going to make you look even more important and influential. Kind of like how you never really see Beyonce get out of character. She puts her same energy into her work. Even when her own man was under her roof cheating on her, she can go crazy all over social media reacting emotionally. She still put that same focused intention into an album, and honey got her point across and got that bag and elevated herself even more than she already was as Queen Bee. And that's just an example. This is the type of energy that you're working with now, Leo. Somebody tries to come against you, or somebody wrongs you, or feels that you wronged them, they can get out of character, they can act a certain way, you remain diplomatic. And it's not even about revenge, it's kind of just about conflict resolution. Let's get this over and out of my way and out of my face so I can have a clear path going forward. Because right now, you acting like a nuisance. And I don't really have the energy to invest in a nuisance. I have energy to invest in my empire. And that's what you're going through at this time. That's what's going on. Just on a daily basis, your habits are about success. Your habits are about building. Your relationships with some people, like I said, that 7th house can govern relationships, contracts, and or hidden enemies. So if you had an agreement with someone that, you know, maybe either you or them didn't make good on your side of the agreement, there's resolution to be had here. But just remain diplomatic about it. No matter what they say, they can sling mud, they can say what they want. Just remain diplomatic at this time about everything and focus on the solution and changing things and deading a situation and getting that resolved, more so than, you know, fanning the flames and making things worse than they have to be, because it doesn't have to be at this point. You know, you have good energy, you're in a good place overall. It's all about keeping your balance at this time, and that's going to help you shoot to your dreams and reach for the stars and all of that. Just have patience, diplomacy, and patience and diplomacy. That's going to get you where you need to be. Just kind of stay level-headed, even-keeled, and everything is going to be all right, okay? You shall survive this Mercury retrograde, okay? And this Mars in Capricorn, because Mars is exalted in Capricorn. So Mars is in tip-top shape. And Mars is all about that action. Mars trying to get in there. What you said? Huh? So you gonna move in? Let's fight about it. That's Mars in Capricorn, like taking it to the utmost. And somebody may come in trying to take it to the utmost, and you're the one who needs to diffuse the situation. Even though we know you're fire, king of fire, and we'll take it from 0 to 1,000. Spare them, because that's going to be good PR on you. Just trust me on this. That's good publicity on you. And you may not be worried about how people see you, but you are Leo, so you are worried about how people see you. Don't try to tell me no different, because I know this. You may not be like worried about it, but it does factor into your life in some way. Like you care in some way. So don't act like you don't care. Stay focused. It's going to work out in your favor. Just be cool. And you got it. So that has been your reading, Leo. Like, comment, subscribe, hit the notification bell so you know when I drop my next videos, either for your other placements or in case you want to cross watch. I know I didn't get to y'all last week, but that's why I'm here with y'all first this week. So just work with a sister, okay? Because I do have other things going, and one of those, well, the most notable of those at this time is my press-on nail line. I know you noticed that I was, doing all of this. I always talk with my hands in my readings. You can watch any video. And if you go back to the very start of this channel, I always had my nails done. But I stopped doing nails. I stopped getting my nails done when I started being interested in doing nails. And I have my press-on collection popping. These are not acrylics. These are press-ons. I know. They look good, don't they? I'll put my IG information for my personal and my business Instagram in the description box at Press Queen Nikki and at Press Queen Collection. And I'll be taking pre-orders March 1st. We'll launch officially Friday the 13th, because I control the vibe, and Friday the 13th is always an amazing day for me. So that's when I'm launching officially But come check me out on social media. And I just thank y'all for always rocking with me, for loving on me, for subscribing to me, for commenting, for liking, for sharing. All that y'all do since the beginning, like almost 2 years ago. Thank you. Okay. And I'll see y'all next time. Bye, Leo.